Hello, this is my review on 2007 movie called Beowulf. Let me sit down first. Oh boy. So, I give Beowulf a 10 out of 10, the movie. I like the story, it's well structured, makes sense majority of the time. Even the part when Beowulf basically got greedy or just decided to do the wrong thing or whatever you look at it, just because when you think about it, he kind of got distracted. He only didn't kill the female character that was this witch that he was supposed to kill because she was nude and played by Angelina Jolie. So I'm guessing he got distracted and decided to just let her live because he has a boner for her. Think about that makes so that makes sense when you think about it. Especially when early in the movie he falls for this princess, who has feelings for him, Beowulf, and she has feelings for him, but they haven't screwed each other yet. So, as far as we know, Beowulf is clearly thinking with his dick. Literally, probably. That's probably what he's thinking with on his mind, is how to get in one woman. I'm guessing because he just lets this, that's why he lets the witch live in the movie Beowulf. And then it comes back to bite him in the ass in his old age. So when you think about it logically, the story makes sense, I guess. Structurally, wise, it does make sense for the character's growth. He's only got one thing on his mind, and how is he going to get late? And then he realized he screwed the pooch had by making the deal with the witch, basically, in the movie Beowulf. That's my review on Beowulf, and I like the climax of when he cuts his arm off, cut into his arm, and just to get to the dragon's heart and rip out the heart and kill the beast. It was so epic, especially with the Beowulf squad playing in the background. And what inspires him to do that is the love for his family and for love for family, to save his family, seeing his family in danger. I thought that was cool. It's a badass scene in this Beowulf from 2007. The film is filled with lots of fun and action, R-rated action, I find. If this movie's not rated R, I would be surprised. I don't remember what this movie was rated, but if It feels like it should be R. It could be PG-13. Maybe I remember it wrong. I remember what this movie's rated. I'm sorry. At the moment. Audience, okay? That's why I recommend Beowulf. Ow! My knee. My left knee got popped. That's why I screamed ow. Just now. And, that's my review, audience, and Miss Cormier. If you're still watching the show, just want to let you know I'm doing a lot better. And audience, those who want to know who Miss Cormier, she was just a teacher of mine that I used to go this private school of Lighthouse back when I was a kid until my adult years is when I left. At age 20, I think, is when I left. And she was a nice teacher, and a lot of teachers there were, to me, felt like stupid dum-dums. Because I can't remember what the heck I learned from them. That was taught to me that was important and useful for me. Well, that's because most thing I did there at Lighthouse was just to watch television in the classroom with my classmates. Is what most time I did as a kid, and in my adult years too, in Lighthouse School, when I didn't got pulled for lessons, which was often I didn't got pulled for lessons. It was just fun shit like the Magic School Buzz, or Bill Nye the Science Guy, shit like that. You know, or come and read between the lines, or, you know, like that kind of stuff. And they would call it education. That's how they do it to me. When I wasn't being pulled for lessons in the classroom. And the times I did got pulled for lessons, and when I did got pulled for lessons, I kind of struggled to learn, to focus, because I just had too much trauma built up from my childhood before going there. So anyway, I decided to basically make the show. Originally, it wasn't originally going to be a YouTube show, okay? It was originally just going to be a bunch of videos I was going to send to Miss Cormier that I used to go to see, that I used to hang out with sometimes and talk about movies after, in between lessons, when we took lesson breaks of the actual lesson I was supposed to be learning of ELA. I forget what that stands for still. Don't know. I actually don't know what that stands for. Nobody told me. And, what was the speech I was learning with Miss Cormier? I can't remember which one it was right now. Also, I kind of smoke a little MM. That stands for my medical medicine of my, medicine. I have a card, for my medicine I smoke. It's for medical purposes for my OCD. I'm just saying that has helped. The reason why I bring it out, that has also helped. And also making this show as addition has helped my OCD. On my YouTube channel audience. And that's why I keep on pausing, because I'm a little stoned. I wanted to make the... Anyway, so I wanted to get next video to tell Miss Cormier, that teacher I used to go to. So if she's watching this, if she still watches this video, I just want to tell her I'm doing a lot better now. I'm pretty much on the right cocktail rates of my medications now. And I'm on a smaller cocktail medications now when I was on in the very beginning. I take a smaller variety than before I ever took in my life. It's for the variety I take now in my adult years. And that has helped. Oh yeah, so originally I was going to make a YouTube show originally, or doing this YouTube content. It was just going to be a bunch of random videos when I sent to Miss Cormier, because they were reviews and me talking about movies, and also me talking about my trauma mixed into talking about more movies, all related to Marvel movies from the MCU content. And you guys will know this if you saw my first videos I posted in my first year, that I am obviously doing a lot of cussing in those videos. And that's also because I didn't sleep for I lost track of how long I slept. I obviously lost track. I wouldn't be surprised if there's any slight chance that Dan might have lost track also when I asked him, and then he told me it was 6 months I was having trouble sleeping making those videos before I posted them. And I still a little surprised that... Now, I don't know for sure how I lost track, and I don't know if Dad lost track for sure, but yeah, Dad said it was 6 months I had trouble sleeping for, and when I was making those year one videos in the first year was, you know, when I seem like very tired, because I am, and sometimes zoning out. I finished my review on Beowulf. I think I gave it a 10 out of 10, right? Yeah. So this is just me updating everybody and explaining where I got the idea to make a YouTube show. Honestly, it was kind of last minute thing when I decided to get the inspiration to make a YouTube show, because there was simply too much videos that I was going to send to him just coming out digitally, so I just decided to post them under a YouTube account. Basically. That's the short version of the description of what happened, of how I got the idea of my YouTube show to make one. Now I'm just doing it for the fun of it, basically, now these days. But that's how I got the idea. And how I got how my dad created a Google account, and how my dad and then we worked together and basically looked for all the digging. That's how I got my YouTube channel. I just started it. Now, you're all cut up. And subscribe, hit the bell, hit the subscribe in that order, and hit the thumbs up if you like the content of my video. Goodbye. I'm looking for the off button right now. I forgot where I put it. I'm a little, still feeling my, remembering where I put it, okay? Bye. Remember. I remember where I put the button. I see the button, the stop button, off button, I mean.